twisted. I ain't got nothing against no LBGT and all that. Don't come to me with that fuck shit. I got gay friends and family and all that, but don't play with me with that granny shit, ho. Mine's real over here. Don't get it twisted. Talking about parties and all that. Man, listen. What else she doing? Because it look like she trying to thought like a mama. That's what it look like. You ain't no real father, and we ain't gonna make this out of your daughter, but the reason I'm talking about her, because I just got word that she running her mouth like she grown, and I chastise her little ass. I ain't the one to be fucked with. Don't play with me. I don't play with my kids. And you know this. You know you can't control me. That's why you mad. And at the end of the day, the point is you're not calling your son. Call your son. You talking about shit 10 years ago. I've been beat stone your ass. I will beat that bitch ass today when I'm 50, when I'm 65. You know this. And you know y'all could pull up. Y'all know how I ride. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a grandma. But you a deadbeat daddy. At the end of the day, all your fans see you don't acknowledge your son. Something that God gave you. You need to acknowledge him. Call your son. Stop worrying about birth. Lil Wayne, I know I look better than all them hoes, and I don't wear all that makeup shit. Y'all better put that shit on me when I'm dead. So stop telling me I'm basic. Bitch, I could be all that, bitch. I'm natural. And it's about the only thing I motherfucking wear is some braids. I don't wear, that ain't me. Bitch, I was born in 76. Fuck all you millennials. You bitches need to pick up a book and read a book. And your mamas need to beat your motherfucking ass because you're lame. Stay woke. Stay motherfucking woke. Hope you look like this at 41, ho. DeAndre, you better tell these hoes. And that fuck nigga talk about my sons got MMG tattoos. Fuck nigga, you was riding with them 2 years ago. They was in your studio, fuck boy.
You was riding on dick.
You was riding they dick, fuck boy. We was living in your studio house.
Getting on our songs.
Getting on that. Where that song at anyway? Play that shit. Matter of fact, we finna play some shit this fuck nigga done been on. Just 2 years ago. Now he mad. All I asked him to do was put his son in private school, which he's supposed to want that. Toy don't even go to private school. What school she go to? Niggas like to call you when they know you on live. Let me live, bitch. Come play that shit. Y'all listen to this shit. This my son now, and this fuck nigga 2 years ago. But now he talking shit. You ain't coming to take my phone, cuz. I just got off a 40-minute call with my old girl. And she an educator, bitch. She got to deal with this fuck shit, yeah. You right. And she ain't in the projects no more, hoe. You rich hoe, go get your mama out the projects and put that hoe in Dr. Rehab or something. That hoe still on that crack 20-some years later. And hoe, we all know that I'm finna pull these public records and show your mama had you on child support because she had custody of your oldest daughter because you was fucking her ex-husband and got pregnant when you was 16, 17. That's why you don't like me. That's why your baby daddy Will didn't acknowledge you when I first met him. For the first 2 years, I didn't even know Toy Mama name. And I swear my hand to God, y'all. This the truth. This nigga ain't know the real, this the same nigga. Lied about being a CEO. Lied about knowing Noriega, the real Noriega. The same nigga lied about being a gangster and not knowing the real Rick Ross. This the same nigga. This the same nigga. He keep talking about my sister, this person, that person, which is not true because he's delusional. He been trying to get me out my character, and here you go. And if it was true, what does it have to do with you seeing your son? Just 2 years ago, you was eating his ass, nigga. Yep. I just said that. Yep. He was. And if I bust it right open right now, he'll eat it. Don't get it twisted now. And he like that squirt juice. Yup. I got that lemonade, bitch. Your mama old hoe. You better hope you get this age, bitch. And I got all my teeth, bitch. No stretch marks. Drinking this soursop. Stay woke, bitch. I wish I had the burp. And this ain't to disrespect my real fans, but I see there's a lot of old pussy bitches, hating ass bitches on my timeline. Fuck them bitches though. Y'all know why? Because they think rich make you loyal. They think being rich. Oh, let me finish about the story though. So anyway, after I caught the case with this pussy hoe, wearing my shit by a grand jury. I meant not a grand jury, but by a jury. Anyway, mind you, he ain't do nothing for his son, give me no support, at least 9 months prior to that. So I had no choice but to go and get a family attorney to file for child support. He had them blew up. Duh. Are y'all stupid? Okay. So when I did that, remember the time he took my Infinity truck, the white truck? That was doing our depositions, when we had to do our deposition. He had been cross-examined for about 4 hours that day. He was exhausted, almost fainted, so he had his niggas come steal his truck and take it. Good, fine, who cares? Mind you, same week, he had just dropped a diss song talking about taking care of 50 baby mama, him burning the house or some shit, whatever. I don't keep up with all that shit. But anyway, 50 reached out to my attorney, well, his people, somebody, to my child support attorney, because they found out Rick Ross had just took a truck. My attorney called me 8 o'clock that night. And matter of fact, I was at Miss Bayer's house. The one who was with me when we did the shopping and furs or whatever. But anyway, 50 peoples reached out to my attorney and asked that I wanted to do an interview. Of course, that was it. I had them put up with enough. Niggas send their mama to my trial. Niggas sent an attorney to my trial. Nigga had his baby mama on the stand lying that was a prostitute. Everybody in Miami noticed. This hoe was a call girl in the call girl books. I mean, you hated me that much that you had to go to that extent, or you didn't want to pay, or whatever the situation was. It's like, why? A real nigga supposed to set both of it. First of all, I ain't even supposed to spend that kind of money and took that case to trial, because a real nigga supposed to have both of their baby mamas sit down, squash that shit, and it is what it is. But you know what it was? Lestone went to school with my sister, Candace, who he keep talking about, and one of my cousins, Devion, and that's how I know her history. She's from an area that's 5 minutes from where I grew up from. So I know her history, and that's why she never liked me when she found out who I was. But anyway, long story short, he did all this thinking that I was going to lose my trial, and I won it. So I went and got a family attorney, filed the child support case. 50 of them reached out to my attorney, and yeah, I did want to go do the interview. I sure did. Sure the fuck did. I don't give a fuck what a bitch got to say. Bitch was trying to take my freedom away from me. Fuck that. You understand me? Next caller, yes. So we fought the child support case for a couple years. Mind you, it took them like 8 months, damn near to a year, to serve him. Which I had done told this nigga, hey, these people gonna call you, because I'm not finna keep calling you, kissing your ass, having to fuck you, be your friend, listen to your disrespect and all that for you to be a father. I ain't never went through that. Man, I was married when I got married at 21. Are you serious? I was married to a street nigga. It wasn't no pressure with my 2 sons. My 2 sons was in private school from a street nigga. Are you serious? Like, I wasn't used to no nigga getting no money and just being selfish. Like, you was trying to send me back to the hood or something? You ain't want your son safe? Are you serious? Nah, bitch. So guess what? We'll fight you and we'll let the white man take it from you. And that's what I did. And I'm still doing it. Now that he got all these wing stops, yeah, I went for a modification a couple years ago. So what? Then you took another car because you seen Mind you, he gave me that BMW when we started back messing around. Whatever. I went up there to 50, did that, whatever. A few years later, we started back fucking. When he was messing with Shatira. When he was getting that hoe out of his house. Sure, I'm telling it all. And I'm keeping it real with you bitches. Yep. Sure was. We was fucking. Because I'm a squirter, and that's what that fuck nigga like. He like lemonade, bitch. And your daddy probably like it too. So all you bitches can shut the fuck up. Anyway, we started by messing around. He gave me that Alpina B7. I ain't care nothing about no car. Nobody don't care nothing about that. I wanted my son in private school. The money he was giving me wasn't enough. Because, for one, I have to live somewhere secure. I've always lived in a gated community. Once I had his son, well, I was living in a gated community before I had his son. But anyway, I had to keep my son safe. So the money wasn't enough. At the end of the day, I came to him like a woman and asked him to give me a little more ends, put your son in private school, whatever. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to penny pinch, do this, do that, run around, talk big, act like he doing this. Man, you talking all this, but your sons ain't in private, your kids ain't in private school. Birdman kids went to American Heritage. It wasn't no pressure for that man to spend $40 a year, $50 a year for tuition on his kids a good education. You invest in your children's future. Are you serious? But you out here doing all this and screaming all these big names and all this other stuff. Man, that's old news. Please. Who raised these niggas? So anyway, he took that car back. Which I don't give a fuck. I got another car and I don't give a fuck what kind it is. It's mine, it's in my name. Bitch, I work every day. I don't shake ass, never did, never sold no ass. None of that. I'm a real woman. I don't gotta be no Instagram model with 300,000 followers and showing my ass and all that. I'm a realtor. And guess what? It ain't you bitches' business when I go get a bag. I don't need no validation from you bitches. Move in silence, grind in silence, so a bitch don't know what to attack. Some of you dumb bitches need to go read some books, starting with the 48 laws of power. Well, now I'm flossing my teeth. But anyway, this fuckboy asked for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what none of you bitches saying. I really don't give a fuck. You got me? Fuck Mona Scott with that dumb shit too. The way she making my hood look, I'm good. I'll write another book, bitch, or I'll keep going live, ho. You feel me? I'll start a podcast first, bitch. Yup. You done opened up a can of worms, nigga. So anyway, now this nigga mad because we may go to trial, and trial is public. And I'm going to keep you bitches updated on trial, because I'm going to call TMZ. Now, nigga, yeah, and go tell my lawyer that. This another thing. We done had mediation a few times. Do y'all know this nigga done showed these people text messages? Text messages? With me saying certain things to him, trying to throw me under the bus, when this nigga done sent me all kinds of derogatory text messages. And he got a nerve to be calling me a rat. Man, I ain't have no problem with owning my shit, but when you started showing these folks text messages and all that and this and that, I say, you know what? I forgot this nigga was sworn in as a CO. So, yeah. He gonna work with the law. I gotta be careful with him. So, he got mad when I started showing mine. Even the ones where he was asking me to bust it wide open, I was showing them bitches them too. Mm-hmm, sure was. So I guess that's why he's mad, because he still can't come, pull up, pick up my son when he want to, bounce, shake, rattle, or whatever with me, buy my son a few name brand shoes, and keep it moving. That's not important to me or my son anymore. My son plays sports. And he's did all kind of sports. I mean, from basketball, football, to boxing, karate, mixed martial arts, all of that. And for a man of your caliber to not even try to come to none of his games and support him, and he's playing for a team just to rep your name, and we're not from Carol City, you suck. You suck at being a dad. You're a deadbeat. There's no way around it. Stop making these delusional ass videos calling me a grandma, because you ain't gonna never be. The only way you'll probably be a granddaddy is from Lil Will, bitch. Because he ain't gonna be no faggot. Yep. He ain't gonna be no sissy. He ain't gonna be no sissy. Keep raising them little dykes over there. That wear all that stank, sweaty ass weave in their head. Brainwashed. Don't read no books. Can't even speak 3 languages, but your daddy rich. Don't play no tennis. Don't have no skill. Don't play no instrument. None of that. What college you going to? Clark University? Because that's where all the little dummies go at. Well, I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. Just to say they doing something. Because you damn sure ain't going to no Stanford. Or no Yale. No. Keep wearing your weave, your lip gloss, but read you some books, okay? And call your brother, because it ain't cool what you doing, sweetheart. When your daddy wasn't acknowledging your mama, I was making sure he do what he had to do for you. Remember when he got y'all out the projects and he got y'all that house in Carol City and he got your mama that little beetle bug? I'm the one convinced him to do that when I was with him. So if you a real bitch, you'll be asking him where his son at. And ignore that big mouth bitch and go get your son. That's your only son. And yeah, he did just find his friend dead in his house. I'm going to keep it real. I don't care who mad. I'm not speaking on the dead. Rest in peace to his friend, because Black has protected me and my child many years. Yes. And he was a good nigga. He's a Virgo like my son. So I respect Black. He was a cool nigga. It's just that he was working for a snake, for a grimy nigga. And I'd be ashamed to be his friend knowing that he does what he do what he does to his own son. I wouldn't trust a man like that. Any man that turned their back on their son